Hey, we're here.
And get the Celtics.
It's been a little while.
In the chat.
A little bit of time between games, but you survived. I hope a
Yeah,
lot of
it's
you
been
did
a
too.
minute.
We did have a lot of people watching us. If we've lost you guys, that would be kind of terrible.
Yeah, please.
But we're
don't
back.
leave us. We
We're
are
back
back
again.
We are back. Here we go.
Shared the Facebook.
There's a starting five for you. This is Jack's preferred starting five. We'll see what happens. Fist bumps in the chat with Matt.
Fist
Thank you,
bump.
Matt. Hello, sir. How we doing? Ready to rumble. New starting five for the Celtics tonight. Holiday, White, Brown, Tatum, Porzingis. Love to see it. Sam, would you like to guess the Knicks starting five?
No. I'll guess.
Hold on. How about I tell you who's not playing, and then you can guess the starting five?
Okay.
No Jalen Brunson, no Julius Randle, no Josh Hart, no Mitchell Robinson, and no Emmanuel Quickly.
So Dante DiVincenzo.
Yep.
Hartenstein.
No. Oh, wait. Robinson is playing. Sorry. He is starting. I messed that up.
Oh, Mitchell Robinson. Okay.
Yeah, he is starting.
Fournier definitely isn't starting. He hates that guy.
Fist bumps in the chat. Hello, everybody. Oh, my God. It's the legend. He's back. Birkin.
Welcome back
to the chat, sir. We missed you. Hello, everybody. Hey, Phil. Hey, Jared. That's fine. All right. I'll type the Knicks starting five in the chat. Deuce McBride or Miles McBride. Dante DiVincenzo, Quentin Grimes, Jericho Sims, Mitchell Robinson is the starting five. Yo, screw the game tonight. Shout out Marvel.
I am excited, dude.
We're here.
We're like a month into fall. I haven't seen enough people talking about it.
The Rockets waived Jerry. Would you pick him up, and who would you cut to pick him up?
I think they did.
Did they waive him?
Official?
I don't think they waived him. Did they?
I saw the name drop. One of the big heads reported that he and Oladipo may be waived in this trade.
Oh, I didn't know they might be waived. But maybe Wendy and Gabriel, probably. But I don't know. I can't wait for this either. It's gonna be a real game tonight. Actual players playing. If you're joining us,
Celtics.
Yeah, for the Celtics. If you're joining us from CLNS Media Channels, welcome in. We appreciate y'all for stopping by. This is How About Them Celtics.
The CLNS people don't love
podcast.
Us.
They get mean to us sometimes. That's okay.
Yeah, they're
Our
mean.
people love us.
But if you do like us, you can come subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to How About Them Celtics and join the playback, which I'll spam in the chat shortly. But I'll leave.
We're no longer asking.
The whole starting five hoopla is bogus. Jeffo starting. How's the court looking,
starting tonight?
Marvel wants the ghost.
Oh, time to look into heaven.
There you go.
Really couldn't be brighter. Not very busy today. Not like the first game.
No, the hype has died for now. Regular season will get back up again though. Knicks got back to back. Yes, they have a back to back tonight. Celtics had a back to back earlier the first time. No,
kind of outrageous. No, they did. To roll out a back to back in the preseason. It's assault.
Joe Mazzulla said he liked it.
He liked it? Why? He didn't play anybody.
He just said get a feel for it, prepare. He's a sicko. I don't know.
He is
the Horfman leading the bench. I don't know. Do we like Horfman?
When I read that, I thought he was talking about Hoffman from Spider-Man.
I also read Hoffman. God, I didn't know it was from Spider-Man, though. You're a sicko.
I don't think that was intentional. But that's from the movies. That's not a real character.
You're something special, man.
I sure am.
Spider-Man
so none of the preseason games are actual starters versus starters. Well, typically like the first one would be, but Philly was just like, we're just not going to play anybody. I don't think Embiid has played yet. He didn't play in their game the other day when they played against Brooklyn. I didn't see him out there.
Neither is Harden. So
if you're a Philly fan, is that panic button?
Man, no. I mean, I wouldn't want him to play in the preseason anyways.
I want him to get some run. You don't have to play him very long. You have to get him out there, get him to play with these guys. I mean, they got Kelly Oubre cooking for them. You have to get a little bit of chemistry if he's going to be part of your team.
Oh, Manny.
What up?
Welcome in.
Is there a shouting match going on? What the hell's going on?
Yeah, some people are hanging out. It's the fellas. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. I can't control others. I just do my thing.
I would love it if you were just like, hey, shut up. I'm doing a show.
I feel like Svi might get minutes from house money. Maybe.
It's been discussed on this show.
We did a whole video on it. Don't worry about it.
Svi has been nothing but money. He hasn't really missed a whole lot. He's not big on that.
Also, hello, Joey Spatulas. Welcome in.
Joey Spatula in the chat.
I am no longer asking. Join the playback.
Join the playback.
I'm going to put it in the descriptions on the channels, but
Jack will put it in the description. We will be live on playback on Thursday night for the preseason finale when they take on Charlotte. We'll be doing the pregame. We will then hop onto playback, watch the game live. You guys can watch it along with us. Be in the chat. It'll be just like this where we can see your messages. We'll chat with you. And we'll also do something simultaneously on YouTube in case you want to just sync your game. And because playback does not have like YouTube TV. So if you use YouTube TV like me, then you cannot actually sign in. Jack was very nice to give me his Hulu login. Now I'm going to cancel my YouTube TV.
So join us on playback. Like Manny said, playback was hype last time. We're going to try to do it once a week. So go subscribe to us on playback and hang out. We're doing it Thursday with the guests.
Should we just decide now opening night will be a playback? Because, I mean, the other game's a home game. You probably will be there.
I will be there. Playback. Yeah, I mean, we can do playback home game. That can be our one the next week. Yeah. Why not?
No.
Sure.
No, the home game is Friday. You won't.
The opener. There. I meant the opener. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
I meant the opener. Yeah. Why not? Okay. Yeah,
it is ratless for not having YouTube TV, Joey. You're absolutely right.
Agree. If you are joining us from the CLNS channels, which I think a bunch of you are, make sure to go subscribe to How About Them Celtics. We're live here 30 minutes before every game. We will be on the CLNS channel, so you can see this here. But we post full podcasts every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday,
You'll get them first on our channel.
As well as daily videos on the channel. And the videos the other days of the week are exclusive to our channel. So if you like us, go subscribe. And subscribe anyways if you don't like us, so you can remember to hate us there.
Yeah, you can come in the comments every day and just be like, I hate these guys.
That's fun with us if you'd like to.
Or you can go to war in our comments. We have like a few guys that just show up every pod just to argue with each other.
Yeah, it's fun.
Fan
it's
of that. They have beef.
Shout out ILL legend.
ILL and Sean
617 beasts.
They just go at it.
Who's the starters, boys? Who's the starters, boys? Here you go, John. Holiday, White, Brown, Tatum, Porzingis.
The Avengers.
There you are. So glad to have these pre-games. Ben, absolute
welcome,
legend.
Ben.
Appreciate you. I want revenge on my trivia this summer, next offseason against Sam.
You're really thinking far in advance there, Chief.
I'm mad because I almost had it at the end. I almost caught your ass at the end.
I don't remember. I just know in the championship I didn't have a whole lot to give.
Yeah, you were a bum. I watched it. Jared, any way we can get that playback URL on the Jumbotron? Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, I actually like that. That's a good idea. You know those people, Jack. Just be like, hey, and like slip them a 20.
Oh, Sam, here you go.
Where did you get the dope Tatum T jersey? So that is courtesy of our good friend Pete Rogers. Pete Rogers, if you don't know, he's doing it again this season. After every single Celtics game last year, Pete put out designs of jersey concepts for the Celtics. He's doing it again. He has a shop. You can go and find it, Banner 18 shop, and you can order jerseys yourself. I believe those are kind of perpetually up there. They're not limited time. They are always an item, so you might be able to get yourself one. They're not too expensive either. Great background decoration, good fit, good material, and here they come. Right? They're coming out.
Not yet. They're talking. They're coming out.
Oh,
soon.
they're in the tunnel.
Probably. I just know the in-arena host is talking right now. I'll fight for Jordan Waters in the comments. Good. Jack, I will think they should trade for Mark. I like Mark Williams. Hornets not going to trade Mark Williams.
I don't think they're going to.
They're not going to get rid of him.
They're not going to get rid of him now. I mean, that's part of their young core that still doesn't win games.
Yeah. If the Celtics win by 40, I vote you guys wear Halloween costumes for your next live stream.
That was something I might do in general for Thursday, but
I think we should do
our I have one.
Instead of the stream, we should just do whichever pod is closest to Halloween, or if there is a game on. Is there a game on Halloween? I don't know. I'm down to. There
is not a game Halloween. I don't. Think.
I'm down
there's
to
a game
do
Monday.
I'm down to dress up for a Halloween pod. Let me see here. So Monday the 30th. So for Tuesday pod, we can dress up in Halloween costumes.
All right. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. There you go.
Last time I did Halloween, I went as myself. So what I do is I go as like past versions of myself. So I dressed in nursing home clothes.
You're the worst.
So you guys can see maybe news station Sam.
Sam, this feeds to you. 82.
I agree, Ben. I mean, it's really not that ambitious from like an expectation standpoint of us. Like they went out, kind of broke the bank this summer. They sucked in the playoffs last year. They kind of owe us all one. They should win every game. Anything less, Brad Stevens hot seat. And Joe,
this is a good idea. We'll put out a Twitter poll and a YouTube community poll, and you guys can pick our costumes. We'll throw out some options in the pod, have you guys comment once we get closer to the date. We'll see what it is. We'll see what the word is.
Yeah, we get to pick the options though, because we can't have people being like, well, I'm not going to go through all the ideas that went through my head.
I'm dressing up as Duke for Halloween.
Torn ACL Duke.
Poor guy. How many games are you going to this year's reporter? I'm not sure yet. TBD, to be determined. I'll let you know. A decent amount. We'll get to a decent chunk.
Jack is the practice man. That man loves the Auerbach Center.
Well, it's a fun time. What do you guys think of the Nimi Skada?
We're channel. Nimi kind of rules.
Love Nimi.
Big body, fun dunks, offensive glass. I'm probably a bigger proponent for give him minutes than Jack, but Jack is also a big fan of him.
Yes, agree. I think he has the potential to, but not sure. This is true. This is kind of you do kind of have to.
Well, last time I was Spider-Man, I was not Spider-Man. I was Peter Parker, and I did the pizza time meme.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you have it built in. Like
I don't have a Spider-Man costume though.
They'll buy one.
I should have one.
You have to buy
Me
one.
of all people.
Is the rule. Sam, you guys lost in the playoffs.
It's true.
2-0 rounds. Yeah. How about them Cadas going to go crazy this year? Would be nuts.
We had the guy in our comments be like, blah, 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 Nemes versus Cornette, blah, blah, blah.
That was fire. He's a real one right there. Chats on 2 different channels. It's a little crazy. On our screen, it just shows up as commenting on YouTube, so we can't see who's commenting.
Go on Facebook. We'll see your comments too. Put your real name on the screen. Expose yourself. But only expose yourself in the chat.
Do you think he'll get some minutes today? I think Nimi could get some minutes today at the end of the game. Maybe
that would be nice if he could get minutes. I would like to see him get some minutes with some of the real players, to be honest. The main rotation guys, not real players. It'd be cool to see him out there backing up Porzingis. I know you're going to see Horford eat up a good amount of backup minutes today. This could be a serious preview of what they actually want to do with their center rotation, because we've thrown the idea back and forth of who's going to start. If they start Derek White, then they don't have to worry about as much depth at the center spot, which is something a lot of the commenters have been concerned about. They're like, well, Luke Cornette sucks. And then, we're like, well, you're more like, oh, I don't really know if Nemi's good enough. And I'm like, give him the minutes. But people are really out on Luke Cornette.
Clearly, look at Jam Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best Luke Cornette comment was the one that said he was going to be
garbage man.
Gas.
Oh, it was pumping gas. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Derek White pre-haircut costume for Jack. Is this just Celtics jersey and weird and like crazy hair? Is that
you should have like an afro, but it's like pushed back to like halfway back on your scalp.
So, I love Stevens defense. Yeah, we're big on Lamar Stevens here too on the pod.
He's a fun Birkin. Thoughts on Rob?
Oh,
Birkin, one of the all-time big Time Lord guys. I'd have to imagine. I
saw him saying he was mad at the trade when it happened in the comments.
I'd be mad if I was him. So he's going 83-0, not 82-0. That's actually facts. They better. Yeah. Jack and I will be in Las Vegas for the semifinals regardless, and the finals, regardless if they go or not. So they better go, because that's a lot right. That's essentially, we put a future on the Celtics to win that tournament. And people say nobody cares about it. Well, we care. We're going to be there.
True. Very, very upset. Yeah. Good luck, Andrew. Good luck to you, sir. We'll see what happens.
I can't say the same. I couldn't care less.
Again, reminder, if you're watching on CLNS media channels, make sure to go subscribe to How About Them Celtics. We post pods and daily videos there. We'd appreciate it. Just go subscribe to How About Them Celtics YouTube channel.
Put in the work. Putting out content daily.
Trying our best. I really hope he stayed. We might miss him. I think they'll miss him. I think their team's better, but still.
Who do they miss more, Jack? Rob or Grant? Hot seat for you.
Grant.
That was the most obvious thing ever.
Yeah.
Who's better, Grant my answer or Derek White?
Derek White. I would say Rob's better than Grant as well, but I think they would miss Grant more than Rob on this specific team, because I think you need another guy who can guard the Giannis's and the Jokic's with, Porzingis getting a bulk minutes. I think you need another guy who can space the floor and keep that offense. Plus, what John says, Grant plays more. I think Rob is better, but I think Grant would be more useful for this current team right now.
Yeah, it's true. I think they're really working hard to find themselves another Grant. In this preseason, you see them playing guys like Lamar Stevens, O'Shea Brissett with hopes that they're going to stick, be able to defend, and knock down threes. You haven't really seen a ton of consistency from either one of them from beyond the arc. But something we kind of kicked the idea around of, shout out to RJ, was what if they just, take a step in there, shoot from the baseline instead of the corner? Think Lamar Stevens could be lethal from the mid-range.
He does it a decent amount.
Oh, here they come. Here they come, the fellas. Landon says this will be against the Knicks bench, right? Yes. The starting lineup consists of Miles McBride, Quentin Grimes, Mitchell Robinson, Dante DiVincenzo, and Jericho Sims.
Yeah, there we go. There's no way we can trade for Grant at the deadline. Nope, they don't have the money for it. Nor
what
can
if they
trade for Grant? They cannot. No, even legally, they couldn't either. You can't go back to a team that traded you the same season. He'd have to go to a third team first. He'd have to get traded somewhere. That team waives him, and then the Celtics pick him up. So
sure.
I saw clips on Twitter of Lamar Stevens was working on setting screens and his shots from mostly mostly mid-range. Yeah. He likes the mid-range shot. We saw that in the clips and stuff.
I like the mid-range. I'm pro mid-range. People got to bring respect back to the mid-range.
Mm-hmm. Gabriel's been disappointing, but I think he's our best Grant replacement defensively. I don't think he can guard. I think Lamar Stevens is a better Grant replacement defensively. I don't think Wendy Gabriel is strong enough to guard bigs. I don't think Lamar Stevens is as strong as Grant and as capable as him at guarding those big guys, but I think he'd fare better than a Wendy and Gabriel. That said, Wendy and Gabriel did an okay job against Anthony Davis a few years ago. You've seen him guard bigger guys in the past. We'll see, but Lamar Stevens has been more composed, and he's looked a little bit more comfortable out there. So I might go with him. I don't know.
He's gotten a lot of run, too. He's gotten more opportunities to be with the rotation guys. I don't think right now you're going to see Wenyan play, at least, past the preseason, real minutes with the rotation players, because he just hasn't gotten the practice. They haven't been prepping it. They haven't been working on it. Guys like Lamar Stevens, O'Shea Brissett, and even Luke Cornett, Hauser, Pritchard, those have been the bench guys that have gotten real minutes with the rotation players. It's tough to ask and be like, hey, go play with this new group when you've never really played with them before.
Yeah. I agree. Yankee asking, do you think Van Gundy's a good fit for the Celtics? I think Joe Mazzulla said it best. He basically said when you have the chance to add another basketball mind, like a smart basketball mind into your organization, you just do it. It's kind of what they're doing. He's just another guy who's smart. He can play. This I love also. Tillman would be fire. Would love Xavier Tillman. He can fit into the TPE, I believe. So you can give up a bunch of seconds. Throw him 4 seconds at this point, or whatever. And see if they do it. I don't know if they'd bite because they do kind of want to keep that depth around maybe. But who knows? Maybe they bite. Maybe if they want to prioritize Brandon Clark, they run it. So
Xavier Tillman loves himself a 3-point shot.
Does he? Is this true?
I think he does. I think he takes a good amount of threes, more than you would think. I remember the playoffs. I think this was a talking point. That or I'm just a complete moron, but I think he does shoot.
He took 0.2 per game last season.
Yeah, it's a lot. Some of you might have thought 0. So if you thought he took 0 threes per game, he takes infinite amount more threes per game than you thought. So I was right.
He took 4 in the playoffs.
How many make?
1.
It's not bad.
It's not 0.
Lamar Stevens is a rookie.
Is it? Is that facts?
Yeah, Lamar Stevens was 16%.
Oof. Probably took more though.
Jamboy says he loves Isaiah Stewart off the Pistons. I don't know how unrealistic it is to be looking at Piston centers. And here's why. One, in the summer, there were reports the Celtics were interested in Stewart. So realistic, thought process, thought train. Also, they have a zillion centers. I don't think they're going to be keeping all of Jalen Duren, Bagley, James Wiseman, and Isaiah Stewart on their team. I'm not sure if Stewart is the one that they're going to move, but if they're interested in moving him, why not just, dial up the phone?
Two things on Piston centers. I think Bagley or Wiseman is the most likely to get moved because I think Isaiah Stewart can play the forward next to Duren. And specifically for Stewart, also Landon, true, hit the like button. Thank you. If it is Stewart, he makes enough to fit into the TPE this year, but he makes $15 million a season next season, and $15 million a year for the next 4 seasons. In fact, after this year, so that would be another huge hit to the Celtics payroll, which could in turn prevent them from re-signing guys such as Jrue Holiday or Derek White, all these players in the future. So that's a lot of money to add to your books. So I don't know if Isaiah Stewart's a realistic option for the rest of that. Okay, and even this to the point, so he can't even fit into the DP this year. So it's just unreal. So you can't do it. So
I was going to say, well, I don't care how much money he makes, not my money. And I do think that there is a good argument to be like, get all of the guys that you can get right now, because once you get handicapped by that new CBA, it's going to be tough to get talent. That's one of the things about this Derek White extension, where a lot of people are like, it's not really that big a deal if they reach an agreement this year, which it's not, as long as they get an extension done before he hits the market. But once, say you were to lose him, it's very difficult to replace Derek White because you just can't create that money. You can't trade without taking or giving up. What is it? Giving up 110% of the salary? Or do you have to take back 110%? What makes sense?
Yeah, I think so.
There's serious trade handicaps. There's draft handicaps. There's so many different things that they punish you with to make you not want to spend extra money. So, or be able to bring in extra talent if you're already overspending, which isn't necessarily fair to teams like.
Oh, Sam froze.
Back.
Welcome back. I was just gonna filibuster. What are Jack's post-game questions? Well, I have to watch the game first, Landon, and then I'll be figuring those out as the game goes on.
First post-game question should be, let's just say maybe Payton Pritchard has a good game, Derek White, even Jrue Holiday. Can you juggle? Now, this was can I even do my fucking bit because of the Wi-Fi? Am I here?
I can hear you, but you're not moving on the screen. Oh, maybe you're not here. For those watching on CMLS channels, welcome to the hell that is Sam's Wi-Fi. This is a daily occurrence. Welcome back.
We're back.
He's returned. Hello.
The Wi-Fi was good for a really long time, and then the YouTube TV wasn't working, and it was like, why isn't it working? I was like, well, I have to reset the Wi-Fi, and so you have to rob Peter to pay Paul in this house. So to be able to watch the games, I have to sacrifice being able to do streams.
What is the juggling meme? I don't get it.
So I had the hypothesis in the Celtics blog chat today, which you were not paying attention to because you were very busy at practice. And I was like, you know what? I bet a large percentage of NBA guards are very good at juggling because of the hand-eye coordination they have to be able to be such skilled dribblers. So I think you should ask every person you get, can you juggle?
With no context whatsoever?
Yeah, just be like, hey, can you juggle?
Maybe we start a conversation. Bad Wi-Fi gives the show character.
Yeah, it does. We have grit.
There you go. Ben, what do you think of Drew Carter? I really liked Drew Carter on the first broadcast. I think it was really good. I was pleased with it.
Drew Carter's fine. That's all I'm willing to say at this time.
PP looks like a dude who can juggle.
He can definitely juggle. Like, he can juggle. Derek White can definitely juggle. I bet Tatum can juggle. Maybe Luke Cornett can't juggle. If I had to pick one person on the team that can't juggle, Luke Cornett's definitely the guy. But he's also weird enough to where he could be like, look at this cool trick I can do. And he just starts juggling.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I feel like he could definitely juggle. Who couldn't juggle? I don't know. Maybe Jalen.
Chat, who's the best juggler on the team?
You know who would be really good at one-handed juggling? Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, just the right hand. JB can't juggle.
Beat me. I beat you. Got you, Josh.
Jaylen Brown can't juggle. It's just coming flying in the chat. Luke could definitely solve it. Rubik's Cube definitely can't juggle.
My dad can juggle. Don't worry about it. There you go. I can also juggle. Can you juggle?
I cannot juggle.
Really?
I don't think I haven't tried. I haven't tried to juggle in a long time.
Okay.
Should I try and juggle live on stream? Maybe with some flower vases?
Yeah. Can you juggle
I don't have
something
them ready,
now?
but maybe next time.
Go juggle right now.
That's a tease, so you guys all come back for the next stream.
Well, you can find something to juggle right now. Get three balls of socks and juggle those.
Oh, I don't. Oh, my socks are in the closet. I was gonna juggle these like bars I have, but I want to eat them and don't want them to crack if they hit the floor. So I'm not going to. I'm not going to get crummy protein bars.
Everyone peer pressure Sam in the chat.
Next time I will come prepped with juggling stuff.
Okay.
I swear I will.
I will too. On Thursday, I'll be home too, so I can juggle. We'll show it off on the stream.
Maybe we should have everyone send videos of you juggling.
Yeah.
Best one gets a shout out. That's it. No actual prize.
Content.
Crazy Sam can't juggle.
Boo. Thank you, David. We appreciate you. I'm once again, before we get out of here, asking you to join the playback. I'm going to put it in the chat again. Head on over to the playback, subscribe, or just follow us. Follow us on playback. We're going to be live streaming during the game, watching the game with you guys on Thursday against the Hornets. So go check that out, and we'll have some fun. Jack, you should walk into the locker room juggling. I bet the players would ask you questions.
They probably would. They'd be like, what you got there? Can you teach me how to juggle? And then you'd be like, you're in the NBA. You should be able to juggle. Wemby can juggle.
It's true. Sam hasn't bothered trying.
I'm looking. So, Jack, if you had to pick one thing you are looking for specifically tonight, what would it be?
This starting lineup. I want to see how it plays. I want to see, and as weird as it is and as imperfect as it is, who guards the second center? Because the Knicks are rolling out two centers, and the Celtics are just rolling out Porzingis. Is Tatum going to guard him? Is Jaylen going to guard him? And I'm not saying it's going to be perfect, but if it is Jaylen, which I have to assume it could be because he's a bit stronger probably and more used to, because they threw Jaylen on fours a lot a few years ago. He guarded Siakam a lot specifically, I remember. You could see Jaylen get the Giannis matchup a little bit more, the Jokic matchup a little bit more. And so if he's on Jericho Sims, I think they'd be interested for little defensive matchups. What about you?
I would like to see if Tatum sucks. So Tatum is not very good in the fall. This is notorious. Last year he did come out hot. But most starts of the season, Tatum is not good. He was not good in the opener of the preseason. Now, that's not everything. But I'm interested to see how Tatum plays today. Also, of course, I want to see him not suck to start the season, but I want to see how he plays off of these other guys. I want more of that. In the opener, we get to see him really work hard to get to the basket because of the spacing, the lack of ability to commit the defense has because of a guy like Porzingis, Drew Holiday, even Derek White. All of those guys being so elite makes it very difficult to just commit to Tatum. So I want to see him try and take more advantage of that today.
I like it. I like that. As we wrap up here.
Did you expect that from me?
Well, I expected that Tatum doesn't suck part. I didn't expect the elaborate explanation of it. While you're in here, if you're watching, excuse me, I'm typing.
Subscribe.
Yeah, if you're watching on CLNS channels, make sure to subscribe to our channel. How about them Celtics? I'll throw in the chat for you guys. Throw it in there. Don't worry about it. Again, we post full-length podcasts every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. They go up at 3 p.m. on CLNS channels, but they go up at 5 a.m. on our channel. So if you'd like to see it, go check it out. You'll see it there first.
You need to have chatter for. Yeah, or maybe you want friends in the car with you.
We're on Spotify and Apple, all that stuff too. And also we post individual daily videos on our channel every other day of the week, which aren't on CLNS channel. So if you want to see more of us,
hot
go
topics,
check it out.
like
Subscribe
Luke
to them.
Yeah. Svi Mikhailou.
Help us get to 1,600 subscribers. We're at 1553 right now. Go help us get up there. We appreciate you. But Sam, Tatum, why do you suck?
I'd be in the post game and be like, so you guys all think about Spider-Man or what?
Sam is Hyper Spider-Man. All right, Sam, anything you want to say before we hop on out of here?
No, I got to go get in front of the TV, man. I have halftime hot takes to write. You better read them.
Yes, sir. Go read them.
Celtics
All right.
ball.
Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe to How About Them Celtics. We appreciate you very much. And we will be live 30 minutes before the game on Thursday, so we'll see you then and during the playback.
Reaction video tomorrow to this game.
Yes, check it out on our channel. We'll catch you later. Peace.